Hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here today. And we are going to dive into why he cheated on you. The number one reason that you need to know why he cheated on you. I'm also going to give you some clarity around that so that it never happens again, right? That's the key here. Hello, my name is Denise Kavaleskis. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you're here. And hey, if any of this video gives you value, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to my channel, because when you do one or three of those things, what you do is you grow the channel, and we, you and me, get to reach more people who have been through these types of relationships, these toxic relationships, these abusive relationships, and need this healing, need these tips, tools, inspiration, motivation to get you through this. So when you do one or all three of those things, that's what you do for humanity. Okay, let's get into it. So I was searching for some topics of like basically why you cheated. And there was like 3 reasons you need to know, 5, here, what you need to know afterwards, and all of this. I'm gonna put all of that together for you in one reason, okay? Because my whole thing is, let's just simplify this. Why does it have to be complicated? Why do I need 5 things? Let's just do 1. Okay. So you know that I specialize in helping women and men heal from toxic relationships, narcissistic relationships, abusive relationships. And so, not all, I'm not gonna put everybody in one category, but most toxic relationships involve cheating. Most narcissistic people, toxic people cheat, okay? And so my experience was cheating. My experience was, oh, hello, Denise, you're pregnant? Congratulations. And let's test you for everything because, in the first trimester of your pregnancy, we want to make sure that there's nothing off going on inside of your body, right? We want to make sure so we can nip that in the butt and the baby is healthy when you give birth. Great. Let's test me for everything. Guess what? Denise tested positive for an STD. And you would think that would be devastating to me. It wasn't. I was newly married, starting a family, and I didn't want to believe that. Didn't want to believe that that was true. It came from somewhere else. So long story short, my best friend and I, who today we're still best friends, searched high and low of how this can happen. Besides the obvious, there's a third party involved. And I think we, this is 93 or even 92. So this was the Yellow Pages days. No Google, no internet. Pick up the phone, dial a number. So we called several gynecologist offices and asked them the same question. Besides cheating, where could this come from? Where could this come from? Where does it stem from? What is like the origin of it? Finally, somebody said, after many, many phone calls, is third party. Somebody said, oh, it stems from a bacterial cell, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's it. That's the answer. He didn't cheat on me. That's where it came from. Okay, close the book, take the medicine, whatever it was, and let's just get on with life, right? That's how much in denial I was. That I didn't want to believe that my newly husband, the father of my unborn child, would do that. It was too much for me to take in. It was too devastating. So that was my brain's way of protecting myself. All right, now fast forward. My children are 1 year and a day apart. So fast forward 1 year. Pregnant again. Congratulations, Denise. This is so awesome. Yeah, 1 year later. Yay. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to test you for everything because, we want a healthy baby again. Great. Yeah, let's do this. That's weird. This one STD, the same one as before, is coming up positive again. again, you would think this would rock my world. You would think that I would come out ablazing. You cheated on me. You cheated. No. This time was even better than the last time. I was like, take the medicine. Let's just be on our way. That's how much denial I was in. That's how much I did not want to face the truth, break up this marriage, and all of that. Okay, I'm building you up to get to the number one reason, so stay with me. So now let's fast forward 7 or 8 years later. Something's going on down there. So I'm like, go to the gynecologist. Naturally, that's what us women do, right? When something's not normal, you go to the gynecologist. Oh yeah, she's like, yeah, it's a typical bacterial infection. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna give you this and that, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, that turned out to be the same STD as the 2 prior. Now I'm older. Not only am I older, I'm wiser, but however, now my thought process is now I'm more invested in this relationship. I have 2 children with him. I can't break up now. I can't. So even though I was getting closer to facing the truth of, yes, he cheated 3 times, at least, I still don't want to face the truth completely, okay? So I give you that backdrop of what happened to share with you that there's a lot of feelings and emotions that go in with when you've been cheated on. Not everybody has a scenario like mine, but regardless, when you've been cheated on, it's devastating. It's heartbreaking. To me, it's the ultimate betrayal. It's something that somebody has done to you that has broken your trust, that has really crumbled you, because this is somebody that you love, that you trusted, that you share your body with, that you're intimate with, that you share a life with. Perhaps he's the father of your children. So when you find out that you've been cheated on, it is devastating, it is crumbling, and you do naturally blame the other person because that's who cheated. You didn't cheat. So now fast forward, I left that relationship, moved 3 states away, came here to North Carolina. My children were now in their older teens, and I went through the healing process, because after I got divorced, I started this online business, and I needed to face this truth. I needed to really face this truth. Like, yeah, he cheated. Okay, let's just say it. He cheated 1, 2, 3, 4, who knows? And I had to forgive, and I had to forgive him. So through my healing process, and because I do what I do now, which is help other people heal, I learned that people who cheat, because women cheat too, people who cheat that is called child energy, right? When you're sneaky, when you're lying, when you get what you want and you don't care about other people and their needs, and even if you supposedly love that person, that's child energy, right? When we look at the narcissist, that's child energy. We look at somebody who's toxic and screams when they don't get their way because they want to be heard, yada, yada, yada. That's child energy. So knowing that, then we know if you're attracting child energy into your life in these relationships, this can only mean one thing, because like energy attracts like energy. Remember that. Like energy attracts like energy. But Denise, I'm the opposite of him. I didn't cheat. Girl, I get it, because that's what I said. However, that statement I just gave you, there's a lot of layers to that, okay? So yeah, I wasn't cheating. So how did I attract child energy? I wasn't doing drugs. How did I attract somebody who did drugs, irresponsible and all that? How did I attract that? Okay, so like energy attracts like energy. That's not like a surface thing, like I do drugs, you do drugs, or I cheat, you cheat. It's more like, so here's what I want to give to you. I want to give you the shape of a triangle. And the triangle represents the 3 ways, the 3 main ways that we show up energetically in life. So here's the child energy over here. And if you see right on top, there's narcissist, there's victim, there's drama queen, there's scared child, and there's the addict. Think of the addict. That's irresponsible, that's child energy. So if like energy attracts like energy, look what is directly across from the child. Mother. Mother energy. And mother energy is a rescuer. This makes sense, right? So when I look back at who I was at that time, when I look back at my relationship with my ex, and when I look back at even that situation that I just described to you, I was acting as his mother, right? So think of a child who's like spoiled rotten and the mom's always protecting him and covering up his lies, or the teacher's like, Johnny was da 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 da, and then the mother goes, oh, I'm so sorry. He had a really rough night last night. He didn't get any sleep, and so I apologize if he was a little cranky today. No, he wasn't cranky. He was an outright brat. This is the dynamics that I'm talking about. So instead of me facing the truth and holding him responsible for what clearly he did, I was that mom who was like, oh, he didn't have a good night's sleep, so he's a little cranky today. And I acted as his mom, and I covered up the obvious by making excuses for him and avoiding the truth. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you. So let's get to the number one reason why he cheated. The number one reason why he cheated is because he's in child energy, you're in mother energy. And the minute you rise yourself into the woman energy, you're gonna attract man energy. And man energy doesn't cheat. He honors you, he loves you, he respects you. He doesn't cheat, he doesn't have a wandering eye, he doesn't flirt with the waitress, he doesn't watch porn behind your back. Man energy loves and adores you. He respects you. He only has eyes for you. He loves you so much, and he just wants to be with you. He wants to spend time with you. He opens doors for you. He sends flowers to you or gives flowers to you, okay? Cheating is not even in the topic, in the realm, in anything. It's not even a discussion because he respects you so much. He would never cheat on you, okay? So that's the number one reason. It's so simple. All you have to do is rise from the mother energy at the bottom triangle of the bottom corner of the triangle up into woman energy. Knowing that like energy attracts like energy, this is going to put you in a place where you're now attracting adult energy, man energy. And that's when you will find somebody who loves, adores, and respects you and would never even think about cheating on you because he knows it hurts his heart to even think of that infidelity. That's how much he loves you. It hurts him to even think of that, okay? So it's very simple, ladies. And guys, if you're watching, same thing for you. So the mother energy would be father energy, the child energy would be the child energy, and the woman energy would be man energy. It's the same thing for the guys, right? We're just talking about the opposite sex. And if you've been cheated on by a woman, your ex-wife, if you've gone through the same scenarios as maybe I talked about or similar, it's the same process. You have to stop parenting these adults. Stop acting like his mother. Stop acting like her father. I know you have good intentions. You're coming from your heart and you're trying to help, but it's hurting you. It's hurting you. And so here's another thing. If you're going to ask in the comments below, like, can you change the child energy? No, you can't. You can't change the child energy. That's how they want to show up. That's how they want to be. Just let them be who they are. You have to move on from this, okay? So I will say this though, when I left my ex, his extreme, because the child energy got extreme. I don't necessarily mean cheating. I mean other ways that he was acting up, diminished when I left. Why? Because A, I wasn't enabling his behavior. Go back to the mother of Johnny, who is lying for him, making excuses for him. That's enabling his behavior, not having him own up to his actions and taking responsibility for his actions, right? That's enabling. So once I left, my ex-husband's extreme behaviors stopped. He's still acting like a child. He's in another relationship. That's none of my business. And I didn't try to change him. Like, I just left. I mean, yeah, I tried to change him years before that, but I just left. And so it's up to that person to change. They have to want to change, just like you want to change. So if you're going to ask, like, can they change? Only if they want to. But you have nothing to do with that. You have to separate yourself. You have to heal from this experience that you've been cheated on. And you have to heal your heart and take care of yourself, and then let that other person do their thing. And if they choose to show up in a different way, great. And if they don't, it's their path. It's not your path. You have to focus on your heart and your path. Okay? Hope this helps. All right, I have a call in 10 minutes. I am so excited that you're here listening to me. I hope that this video and information in this video gave you value, even if it was a sliver. But I hope I gave you more than a sliver. If it did, please remember to give it a thumbs up, because again, you help the channel grow by giving it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this. Give me your story if you've ever been cheated on and what happened from that, how you're working on healing from that, and also subscribe to my channel because you will get more healing tips, tools, and information for you to get through this tough time. All right, my loves, have an amazing day. Bye.